It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Going deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 41. His first throw is an interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Long. They're right here. Ready, set?
Another try following the sack. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being take play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play, because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. This is ahead for about 5. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Fields now, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins take over after returning it inside the red zone. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has it down close. And in for the Miami touchdown. So, Rob, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw for Fields. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Another throw for Fields. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tagovailoa on first down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
We got a mini base. Right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, get set. 20 TX. Let's go. Shot.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, shot. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. Go.
Fields on first down. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump. Oh no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This finds Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind. Making play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yeah. 44. Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Here we go. Right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's taken in by Williams. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He puts him, oh brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the...
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Here we go, son. Right.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First down, here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Ready. Come on, one, high. Out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Miami! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Warren's got it. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Fields to throw it. Throw complete to Warren. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the 48. Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw for Fields. He fires one deep down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
That play is so impressive because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Caught by Freiermuth. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins got it!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. This one's taken in by Hill. He's got a gain of 6 there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It is caught at the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, You know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanders all set to send it away. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields throwing here. And they pick him off again. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Give him 5 yards.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yard. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
I don't need to.